You're in front. You're about to share a new concept, something that could reshape the way your team works. But here's the question. How do you make sure they get it in just one sentence? Or you've got a killer idea, you're in the room with decision makers, and it's time to pitch. You're totally prepped, but you can't shake that "what if they don't get it" feeling. Presentation and pitching an idea are skills, and they can be learned. It can be made easier with techniques that would improve how you frame your pitches. If you're aiming to make your ideas unforgettable and get people truly hooked, then this is for you. Welcome to OpsWerks Engineering Video Series.
Hey everyone, I'm Darren, a senior engineer here at OpsWerks. My main work is all about keeping operations running smoothly and spotting those small process inefficiencies that can lead to big improvements. Today, I'm going to walk you through two powerful techniques from Pip Decks that will help you level up your presentations. Pitch provocations and test. This is going to change the way you pitch your ideas. Let's start with pitch provocation. This technique is all about sparking curiosity and challenging your audience. Think of it as a way to introduce your main idea with a bold or surprising statement, something that pulls your audience in.
Well, actually, everyone naman is free to share when it comes to their idea about the processes that we have. We usually have time to brainstorm. We don't actually use or utilize any room. When someone, let's say for example, I have an idea, let's improve this way, I think we can automate this. And I ask for my teammates' insights naman and opinions. So we can polish naman the idea. And once we're done, we can ask for review or approval from our technical leads and team leads, especially if it is really needed on our day-to-day operations.
It actually comes from the different insights of the team because the manager doesn't know what happens generally in the operation side. So we would express those pain points, those challenges that we had during the operation, and then they would tackle about it along with us, and then share some ideas, some suggestions that we could do, and then would generally change the process in between.
Frankly speaking, I don't think dati kasi medyo mataas yung ego. Okay, I can do this. Pero natutunan ko dito sa OpsWerks na you don't know anything. So, ay doon napapasok ng mga partners natin, mga ka-team natin, para i-fill yung gaps ng knowledge natin.
We coordinate with them, we work with them, we talk to them, we ask them that if this is okay, we confirm things before we execute those kinds of maintenance stuff. So that if ever something fails, how we're going to move forward from that is we talk about it, and then we learn from our mistakes and then move forward.
This initial feedback is valuable, but adding a little provocation can help hook your audience faster. Instead of delivering the information directly, you're framing it in a way that makes the audience want to know more. You'll find this technique incredibly effective for making an idea stick. Instead of saying, "Our platform helps manage inventory better," you could try, "What if you could predict inventory shortages before they happen?" This immediately suggests a level of control and foresight that's intriguing. Or, for instance, if I were pitching a new infrastructure monitoring tool, I might start with, "What if you could monitor your entire infrastructure without a single manual check?"
Or lastly, instead of "our data analytics tool simplifies insights," what if you said, "Imagine your data telling you exactly what to do next." It gives your audience a sense of control and simplicity that's hard to ignore. It's daring and immediately hooks them. That's the goal with pitch provocation.
Pitch provocation also encourages us to think about our audience and their expectations. How are ideas approved?
Me, as an individual, gusto ko kasi yung nagsasabi sila ng mga ideas nila sa team. It starts with an idea from an individual person, and then after nun, we collaborate. So they usually tell me everything they have, if they have an idea. So kapag ganitong meron silang mga ideas, "Uy, Nine, I have this thing na para maka-improve natin sa ganito." Tapos ako naman, I'll just tell them, "Okay, sige, gawin mo lang yan." Then we can add that sa sync up namin. Then we discuss on how to improve that.
Pitch provocation is all about shaking things up and sparking curiosity. Think of it as a bold or surprising way to introduce your main idea. Instead of delivering information, you're pulling the audience in by challenging what they expect. So do you remember, aside from making an idea stick, it's another to make your idea clear, understandable even without saying much. Now let's talk about the test. After crafting a provocative pitch, it's time to test if it really lands. Find someone, friend, coworker, anyone. Give them your pitch and ask them to explain it back to you without extra help.
If they're confused and say, or struggle to explain it back, then you know your pitch needs work. Ask questions about your pitch and observe how they react. If there are still that, moments, then continue working on your pitch.
It's in one of our usual SOPs to check if there's already an existing issue that happened before. I just happen to know what to already do during that time. I just need to know how to do it. Our team members usually notices different pain points, and sometimes they share those pain points and then we come up with a solution. Sometimes they already have a solution and then they share that solution. And what the rest of the team does is we try to improve upon that. For me, I usually think of problems visually, like it's a puzzle. So I have the pieces.
We've been receiving these incidents or alerts frequently recently, and can you guys tune it for us? Na okay, pwede pala yun. So going back pa rin dun sa may collaboration.
If an incident happened, you'll talk about it, then you'll do countermeasures or fixes to solve that issue, and then you'll come up with like a new strategy until the next incident happened. So far, wala pa naman siya nangyayaring ganon. By gaining knowledge throughout your experience, you tend to get more creative in terms of how you view it on another perspective.
Your goal here is to make your message clear and memorable without having to explain. From the original pitch, what if you could predict inventory shortages before they happen? Let's make it clear by adding a bit more context. Imagine knowing exactly when your inventory needs a boost before you ever run low. That's the power of predictive insights. Your pitch now is more understandable but still captivates the curiosity of some. Another pitch we had before is, imagine your data telling you exactly what to do next.
To avoid the moments, you can add a hint about how this simplifies decision-making and revised it to think of data insights that don't just tell you what happened, but guide your next steps so you're always ahead of the curve.
Here's the secret sauce. Using pitch, provocation, and the test together.
2 is better than 1. Start with a provocative opener to get them interested, then test it on someone new. If they can explain it back easily, you're golden. Pitch provocation hooks the audience with curiosity, while the test ensures they actually get it. Together, you're making an unforgettable impression.
So, ready to try this out? Next time you're preparing a pitch, throw in a little provocation to catch their attention, and don't forget to give a test to make sure your message sticks. Let's make sure your idea is not just heard, but unforgettable. So again, I'm Darren. Bye for now, and I can't wait to hear your ideas on your next pitch.